It's Peter Weintraub here from Fitness Retriever, and I wanted to share today a little bit about my own personal struggle with weight loss. As many of you probably already know, I am a trainer. At the present, I want to talk a little bit about my personal struggle with weight loss, and it's essentially been throughout my entire life. When I was a kid, I wasn't a very active kid. I wasn't very athletic, and when my parents tried to get me to play Little League and things like that, I really didn't have an interest. By the time I was 10, I was about 5'2". I ballooned up to 165 pounds. And heading into my first year of middle school, I had to take my physical over the summer to hand it to the nurse's office. My doctor weighed me, took blood, did everything he usually did, and he sat me down and he said, Peter, you're very overweight. You have fatty deposits all over your body. You really need to start exercising and eating better. And he asked me a question because I was 11, and he was thinking I might start getting into girls. And he said, do you want to have bigger boobs than the girls in school? And while many of you may think that was harsh, it actually did resonate with me. So I didn't start playing sports right away, but I began exercising with my father, doing push-ups, sit-ups, things like that. We had a Total Gym, which is a fitness product that's been endorsed by Chuck Norris. And I worked on that for a while, and through the exercise, I started playing baseball a couple of years later. I was able to trim down, keep the weight that I was at, but I went through my growth spurt, and I grew into it. And in high school, I was very much more active. I ran cross country, I ran winter track, I played baseball, and I also ran spring track depending on the year. So I stayed pretty active. Heading into college, I was very lean. The problem was I didn't learn how to eat. It was just I was a teen, my metabolism was crazy, and between the activity, I was able to keep off the weight. But when I got to college, I quickly realized that just exercise alone wasn't going to help. I went to Syracuse University up in upstate New York, and it's a very hilly campus. I'd often walk many miles a day, and by doing that, I also went to the gym. I played racquetball for an hour or two a day. I worked out 4 to 5 days a week. But my sophomore year, I gained 70 pounds. I went from 215 pounds to 285 pounds. And I'm 6 feet tall. And I don't care what you think about weight charts and things like that. 285 pounds is a lot for a guy who's only 6 foot. And trust me, a lot of it wasn't muscle. So I went into a bit of a funk then. I was eating my, feelings away basically. I was eating, Taco Bell, Burger King, KFC, Sbarro, whatever was across the street at the food court for my dorm. And it didn't matter how much physical activity I did. I just kept gaining weight. I was partying a lot. I was drinking a lot too. Not just because I was in college, but also I was feeling very bad about myself. I was having trouble with girls and a lot of other areas of my life, and I really didn't have a lot of confidence. And that does also stem from when I was younger. So I was able to lose about 40 pounds over the summer heading into my junior year. I regained a little bit of my confidence back, but I kind of maintained that weight for 3 or 4 years. I wasn't able to lose it, and it was because I just knew nothing about diet. And as a result, I'm a very anxious, stressed person, a neurotic person as it is, but I would find that the dumbest little things would set me off. They'd drive me crazy. I'd have no idea what to do. And I didn't realize that a lot of it could be dietarily based. I stayed active. I became certified as a trainer, and I started working at the school gym. That's when I first started, when I was about 19. And it was just tough. So it took me 4 or 5 years after I graduated college to finally lose the weight. I'm about 210 pounds right now. I wouldn't say I'm where I want to be. I'm about 9% body fat now. I don't even want to know what I was when I ballooned up to 285 pounds. But helping other people is something that I found I really enjoy. And the one way I've been able to do that is helping people to lose weight in a very focused, steadfast approach. With myself, I tried a lot of different things. I tried fad diets. I tried, different exercise methodologies, from bodybuilding to powerlifting to, P90X, Saturday, different things. I tried different diets like Atkins, South Beach diet, juice cleanses, you name it, I tried it. And none of them worked to a great extent. And I finally think that I found a formula. It doesn't just work for me, it works for a lot of my clients looking to lose weight, and that's why I do what I do.